Hey there friends, it's Ravani Isabella, and after trying to record several times over the last couple of minutes, I'm actually getting able to record. My dad has been interrupting me a lot, and I didn't think he was going to because I'm down in the basement, and he normally doesn't go down in the basement. So yeah, I've been sitting here for about 15-20 minutes waiting for him to stop doing whatever he was doing on his computer. So as I said, we're back for some more Binding of Isaac, but since today is Wednesday, I'm going to be taking on one of the challenges, and I'm going to hopefully beat it and not completely suck. So, the challenges are kind of standalone from the actual game, meaning in the sense that you can't just start a regular run and then go into a challenge halfway into it. The challenges are accessed through the challenge menu, and right now 5 through 10 are locked. I believe 5 through 9 are locked because I haven't beat Mom's Heart. And 10 is definitely locked because I haven't beaten the Cathedral. So, today we're going to take on Dark Was the Night, and I'm actually going to show you guys a trick. Most people think that you have to pick Isaac for all of the challenges, but that is not true. When the game starts to fade to black, you press escape and then space and then cycle to the character that you want to pick. I'm going to show you that really quick, and I've actually found out that even if you don't have the character unlocked, you can use them. And for Dark Was the Night, I tried using Judas, and that didn't turn out very well. So I'm actually going to cycle my way to Cain. So exit space, and then 1, 2, and we are on Cain. Why did I pick Cain? Cain has 2 hearts, which is a little bit less than Isaac. He's a little bit faster, a little bit stronger, and he's the luck foot. So if I ever run into any sort of pills, I won't have to worry about consuming a bad trip, a range down, tears down, health down, anything like that. All of his pills are going to be neutral or positive, which is great. I actually beat the purist with Cain, and I picked him for the same exact reason. So we're doing Dark Was the Night, and we get the Curse of Darkness on every single floor, regardless of what we do, and regardless of how our luck is, not in the game, but just luck, period. Items that are completely useless in this challenge include the sun, the world, the treasure map, and the compass, because regardless of what you have, you're not going to be able to utilize them because the map is always going to look thus in the top left corner as it does right now. So we got the scapular. Scapular is great. I believe that if you're down to half a red heart in a room and you get hit, you will gain a soul heart. And that's in every room. So I did take a hit there. I don't know why. Wasn't paying attention. So against Larry Jr., I'm not too worried at all. It's just the only thing that slightly worries me about Larry Jr. is just the sporadicness of his movements. There's really no predictability to it, whereas with the Hollow, which I thought was the Blighted Ovum, I just got my names confused. The Hollow actually does move in a predicted pattern, only slightly changing its directions every now and again, and you can actually tell when the Hollow is changing directions because its face orientation will change. Their face orientations will change. Because they run tight diagonals or they run not so tight diagonals in the room. Larry Jr. just kind of shits everywhere and goes wherever he wants. I like it better when I fight the Hollow, and see, there was a scapular. I got hit down to half a heart, so it gave me a soul heart. Ooh, yes, I will take a health up. But I like fighting Larry Jr. in the Hollow in rooms that do not have rocks. It's mainly for maneuverability, and also so I can just consistently hit them rather than trying to peek through paths between the rocks to get like 1 or 2 shots on them. I'm actually going to use this soul heart to go into the curse room because I might get something good. Spiders. It had to be spiders. And technically I could continue on to see what's in the secret room. Money, which is actually really good because if I remember correctly, right next to this room should be the shop, and I don't have to waste a key to go into it. I can just bomb my way in. I believe the only rooms that you can't bomb into from secret rooms are boss rooms. That's the 9-volt. I always get the 9-volt and the battery confused, so I'm not going to try to explain what this does. I want to say the battery gives you more charge at base. and the 9-volt charges for how long you've been in a room. And I just bought this. It's a good buy, even though I don't have a spacebar item right now, because I could get something really good like the Book of Belial, or, you know, just something that I want to use more consistently than the charge permits it to use. And having anything that makes it so an item charges faster or charges are more powerful is just great. I didn't find the treasure room yet, did I? Okay, there it is. That answers my question. I'm gonna get rid of the red flies first because they're gonna do that to me. And sometimes those guys just love to sit in the corner and blow themselves up. So we got a pill, and since we're Cain, this can't do anything bad to us. Tears up. That's great. Lemon mishap. The only reason I'm taking this is because I don't already have a spacebar item, but it's not that great. It's basically holy water, but yellow. There is a half heart. Let's see what's in that challenge room. If it's a regular chest, I'm not even going to try. Sometimes they have items or golden chests in here. I'm gonna do this. Isaac's Fork does some healing, which is okay, I guess. Not really worth all this damage I'm taking. I don't do very good when there's a million projectiles on the screen. And then he just spawns on top of me. I should have known that because the rounds of enemies are pretty much set in how they appear. That was weird. It was oh, you know what it was is two rounds appeared at the same time. The red flies and the ones that shoot. I'm not too worried. Cain's pretty good. I do hope that I get a damage up and something to replace Lemon Mishap, which actually might be really good against Monstro. I'm going to use this how I use bombs, and I'm going to wait for him to try to jump on me. Not these little baby jumps, but the big jump, because he'll plop right down on top of it. There we go. And I completely missed. Ugh, no wonder this item is just complete garbage. It didn't even last that long. I could, in theory, use a bomb if I wanted to. But, you know, Monstro's not that difficult. The only reason I'm having issues right now is because I have nothing that's upping my damage. I have base damage with Cain. Still not horrible, but still not good either. So Squeezy. Tears up, so... so many tears. And I look beautiful, and my eye is also poking out through my... the eye is also poking out through his little eye patch there. That's pretty funny. So we find the item and run away. The Blood of the Martyr. Damage up, which is exactly what I wanted with so many tears we're shooting. We are still plagued with the Curse of Darkness. But we have 2 soul hearts and 3 hearts. We're on the catacombs, so I'm expecting it to be a little bit more difficult than the caves would initially be. Which is... anything with spiders is difficult for me, because spiders are disgusting. But I'm not... I don't think I'm gonna die on this floor. Let's just say that. Or I'm just gonna take all the projectiles to the face and not pay attention to dodging at all. Ooh. I wish. I hate these things, but it looks like we 2-shot them. Stop being you. Stop it. Oh, that was Isaac's Fork. I had to pause for a second there. I was like, I don't think I have the curse of the Charm of the Vampire. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to take out one of these guys before they corner us. Tears up. I will take that. And we already found the boss room. And my memory is super fading, but I believe we already picked up it was the Blood of the Martyr on this floor, so I'm just gonna go. And Peep. Huh, interesting. Not too worried about Peep, especially because he's not a champion. I just gotta make sure that I don't step on his pee, and then I'm completely fine. You can sit on that, though, all you want. His eyes do block tears, so if you're sitting behind his eye and trying to shoot him, you're not gonna get any shots on him, and the eyes bounce off of each other. The box. That's good. That gives me 1 of everything. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I'm gonna take cancer because that makes us shoot faster. This could only be neutral or good. It made me more beautiful than I already am. This allows us, the Joker, the card that I have right now, allows us to teleport to the Devil Room. I only have 3 hearts. Let's go. Oh, why would you do this to me? I can't touch Guppy's paw, can I? No, I can't. And the thing is, what I would probably do if Guppy's paw was a red heart deal is I would pick up the dead cat, and then I would pick up Guppy's heart, because it would make it so I would have negative health, but I would still have both items. I don't really want to pick up the dead cat because Guppy's paw already appearing means that I probably can't get it again, and I'm probably not going to have very good luck with getting any more Devil Rooms, so I'm not going to take any of those. It was interesting to look, though. I went the wrong way. Oops. Excuse me. The Curse of Darkness is now officially coming into effect, and it also doesn't help that my memory is poop, and you could literally plunk me down in a room that I've already been in, and I have no idea that I've already been there. So the Devil Room is still accessible, but I don't want to go in there, because I don't want anything. We're on the Caves 2, and luckily it is the Caves 2, so it's going to be a little bit easier. And I have machine gun tears, which is great. And they do a substantial amount of damage, so it's not just really fast tears and no damage. It's good damage and really fast tears. These guys are fine. They're just gonna eat my tears and explode into blood and dead worm parts. Okay. Lemon Mishap is still kind of blah. I need something instead of that because it's not really helping me too much. What's nice is when they're like that, you can actually get one stuck. If you move in fast enough, they'll just get stuck trying to walk across a gap to get you. And they're not as smart as the spiders where they can just walk across, they can just squeeze through gaps. I actually didn't really want the ladder, so I'm gonna blow up this tinted rock. Always look out for tinted rocks. Always, especially if you're a blue baby, because that might help you sustain your health. The boss is right here, so actually I'm gonna fight it so I don't forget where it is. Lemon Mishap could actually be really good in this situation if I know where to plant it. There we go, and it did. Does it not affect Fistula because he flies? What's interesting about Fistula is even though he flies, he's floating, he still runs into rocks that are on the ground. So you gotta really pay attention to where the rocks are because you don't want to bounce any of his pieces into you. Oh my god, I'm just running into everything. It gets really messy if you don't prioritize getting as many parts off the screen as you can, like I did. But it's not a difficult fight. It's basically Duke of Flies except it splits up. Did I get the treasure room? I don't think I did. And it's Fistula again because I was explaining how I don't know how to dodge anything. Okay. I'm literally shooting so fast. I've never done this before. This is too much fun. He's gonna die really quick. Let's see what's in here. I don't really care because that's my last key, and I don't think I've got the treasure room yet. I could be entirely wrong. Okay. I want that. Could be useful later. A small rock, okay. I forgot that I had to delete my save so I don't have a few things unlocked. No. No. So the projectiles from the green flies can actually kill other enemies, but there are certain enemies, which I think is really kind of silly, that don't die to projectiles. It's like some do, some don't. The explosive projectiles, not regular red projectiles, just the explosive ones. Because I know Pin can kill itself with its own explosive projectiles. The green flies can basically clear an entire room of green flies if you shoot them off right. Ugh. Justice. I'll take that right now. Gives me one of everything. Well, not one of everything, but one of important stuff. One of all important things. Step in that. Touch it. Touch it with your face. Anarchist cookbook. I feel like that's going to be a little bit more useful than the lemon mishap, so I'm going to take it. If I seriously already found this treasure room and I'm milling around for absolutely no reason, I apologize. My memory is diddly squat. If that makes any sense. I probably already did get the treasure room and I am just being afflicted by the curse of darkness right now. We only have 2 more floors after this. And I'm gonna... Oh, we didn't already, so we're good. I wasn't wrong. Hooray! Should I get a cake? I could go for a cake right now. Because I had to wait for my dad to leave. I haven't eaten yet. Is that the thin odd mushroom? It has something to do with range, doesn't it? Fire rate up. Like I didn't... Oh my gosh! Like I didn't already need a fire up, but, you know, I'll take what I can get. Okay, and it looks like we're a little bit faster. And our head's small. So, we're gonna head to the next floor and hope that it's not Necropolis. It's the depths, thank you. You can kind of tell by the music, too. So, I particularly don't like Necropolis because you can run into a ton of enemies that I don't particularly like there. You can run into the masks and the hearts, and I don't like them because they seem to be a little bit too smart. A lot of people are like, oh no, they just are programmed like knights. But the knights are kind of stupid. Compared to the masks. The masks are really smart, in my opinion. I don't really need that right now. But, and I don't know the name of them, but they're the enemies that basically they're just a floating head with, like, flies all over them. I don't particularly like that. I've already explained that it sets off my trypophobia, and I'm not fond of anything that sets off my trypophobia. And if you have trypophobia, do not Google trypophobia to try to explain it to people. No, just kind of a logical thing. I did it trying to explain it to my sister, and I was like, I can't even look at the screen right now. Okay, so we're gonna go get this chest, 'cause why not? Matchstick. I want cancer. Gimme. I think the only thing that would make me drop cancer would be Pinky Eye. Because I'm shooting so fast, so my chances of getting a tier that would poison somebody is much, much higher. Because I've noticed that if you get things like triple shot or quad shot, I feel like your chances for getting poisonous tier is a lot higher. And that is utterly useless and not worth going into a challenge room. As I already explained, things like the compass, the treasure map, the world, and the sun. Well, the sun is partially useful because it damages all the enemies in the room, or kills all of them. But those items are pretty much useless because the map is going to look as it is right now, and nothing you do is going to change that. The map is unchangeable. Thank you for that key. I'll just let that heart do... Oh my god. Ugh. I hate these guys. I'm just glad they're not faceless knights. The faceless knights, I do fully admit those ones are smart. And they act a lot like the leeches do, in the sense, ooh, this is perfect. They act a lot like the leeches do in the sense that the minute they see you, they just charge in your direction. Halo of Flies is great because it basically gives us the effect of 2 pretty flies. So it blocks enemy tiers, and it will damage, I think, fly enemies, but not any other kind of enemies. And having anything that blocks tiers is awesome. Oh, I have never in my Isaac career gotten my fire rate to be so high. And the damage is perfect, so not only is it's not just one or the other in this situation. It's not just, oh, I have really high damage, or oh, I have really high speed. It's I have really high speed and a really high damage. Oh, telepathy for dummies. I will actually take that over Anarchist Cookbook, because in all reality, I'm probably going to hurt myself with the Anarchist Cookbook. And if you don't know what the Anarchist Cookbook does, it basically it's like the Tower Tarot card, which I guess really doesn't help if you don't know what that is either. But it spawns a bunch of bombs randomly on screen, and these bombs can hurt you, and they can bounce. You can basically bounce one into you, even if you're dodging the others, and hurt you. Telepathy for Dummies gives you Spoonbender ability in one room, makes it so all of your shots are homing, and I think it might be good. And I think this is funny that this floor gives us the compass and the treasure map, which are two completely useless items. So I'm going to take the soul heart. I'm going to take the key because I have less keys than I do bombs, and I do have money left over, so I'm going to take the bomb, and if I do need a heart, I'm going to come back and take the heart, and I'll still have a cent. Ah, whew. Did I fight the boss? No, I didn't. It's Monstro 2, and what's good about Monstro 2 is you can actually get him blocked, so he's just shooting forever. You just gotta dodge. And as with most bosses, except for really Krampus, I feel, he indicates how he's going to attack. He makes this kind of dorky little smiley face, and then he shoots at you, and I was kind of stuck there because my damage and the shot speed actually pushed him into the wall. Monstro 2 can kill his allies, so you can get him to shoot the flies that he spawns to kill them. Ooh, do I really need something else that ups my shot speed? No, I do not, because I'm going to have all the enemies bouncing off the walls, bouncing at me. That's one thing you gotta watch when you do get really high shot speed. Enemies, particularly my favorite, those floating heads that have their mouths sewn shut and they just go after you. You can actually bounce them into you, and that's not really good at all. Oh, we got some pills. I will definitely take these. Balls of steel, that's great. I don't know what this does. Bad gas, that's a more neutral one. And in that case, I would have actually liked to save that. It's the Headless Horseman, and it's just his head, which I'm okay with. Not too hard, especially with my rate of fire. The only thing I'm worried about are those stone dudes on the side, and I knew he was gonna hit me. Stop. I hate you. So we are in Necropolis, my favorite place on the face of the planet. Yay. I hate Necropolis. I mean, the name's cool, but... Oh! And it's a dead end too, so if I really wanted to, I could just bomb my way out of here. And good thing to note, I know this is completely irrelevant to what I'm doing right now, but do not try to bomb your way out of rooms within the chest, because you cannot do that. Ooh. But yeah, you can bomb your way out of rooms if you don't feel comfortable about doing a room, or you know where exactly you need to go. But remember that that room is going to reset itself. So you can't just go back in there and be like, oh, you know, there's no enemies in here. It's like, no, you didn't clear the room, you skipped it. So I know that I lost some health. I lost one of my soul hearts doing that, but it's better to get another heart so I can... Oh, no. It's better to get another heart so I can actually utilize the 2 hearts, which will give me 2 hearts if I use it. I believe so. I always get all of the cards confused. Ugh. Wish that was the soul heart. Oh, that one changed itself. There was 5 tears on the screen at once. Ugh. It's obnoxious how fast this is shooting. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. I still think these guys are very silly. Can't get over their design. Spiders everywhere. I love spiders. What's really annoying about this room too is that there's spider webs everywhere, so not only are there spiders, when you go over the spider webs you move slower and your tears slow down. And I believe they lose a little bit of damage, I want to say, but... that looks funny. Oh, that hurts my eyes. Oh, another room with him in it. Ooh, I knew he was gonna come in from the side. Can I get you? No. No? Okay, so I'm gonna just get rid of everything in this room because I can. Die. And see, this is where the problem comes in, where my tears are moving so fast that they're bouncing flying enemies all over the screen. And it will affect other sort of enemies, and it's gonna probably cause me more issues if I was continuing past Mom, but I'm not too concerned. Stop. 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 I wish I could go to that, get that, but I can't. Is this Mom? No, this is Mom's eye. So now, not only will I shoot out of the front, I'll shoot out of the back too, and I think since my... Oh my gosh! Since my rate of fire is so high, it's just gonna shoot all over the place. And this will be really good, especially if Mom spawns enemies and they decide to sneak up behind me, because I can just shoot. My rate of fire is so high. Oh, I thought this was the boss room. It's not. I don't think I found the boss room yet. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh, it's too funny. It's making me cry. This is so awesome. Oh my gosh. I'm definitely eating something after this. I am so hungry. Okay. No! Oh, you suck. The tick. Can't get rid of it once you pick it up unless you get Mom's purse, and then you can pick up, or Mom's purse? Yeah, Mom's purse, and then you can pick up another trinket, but it makes it so enemies with a lot of health will have a depleted amount of health when you go into the room to fight them. Ow! I hate you. Go away forever. And I hate it when you're trying to kill one of the hearts and it doesn't kill the mask that's antagonizing you. It kills the one that's halfway across the screen. But the tick cannot be removed once you pick it up. I don't know why I'm still doing tear ups. Did that actually make my tears go down? I feel like it did. Oh, and right, it had to be the ones that I don't like. But tick cannot be removed. Apparently Isaac doesn't know how to remove ticks, but yeah, there's no way to remove it. So especially if you're trying to go to the chest, do not pick up the tick if you do not have Mom's purse. You're making a big mistake and you're gonna cry when you're not gonna be able to make it to the cathedral because you have a tick strapped to your head. I do understand there's some situations though where you just open a chest, or you get or you finish a room and the item just drops on top of your head and there's nothing you can do about it. So there is a blue envy head, and I'm going to try to kill that last because I might get something dropped. The only reason I ever have problems with envy is just because there's everything bouncing all over the screen, and sometimes I don't see the little heads, so I'm just like, ooh, and I run into them. But when they're blue, I'm fine. I can see them. Ooh. Okay, so that's Forever Alone. Which, range up, okay. Whoa. I still can't get over how fast I shoot things. Forever Alone is an attack fly, not as strong as Distant Admiration, which I just recently got in one of my playthroughs. That's why I remember what it's called. But, you know, it's there, and it kills things, and, you know, I'm not going to be playing so, like, I'm completely dependent on not Distant Admiration, Forever Alone hitting things, but it's just nice to have it there because it will occasionally just smack into things that would otherwise do damage to you. So what you do is you sit here by this door. I think I'm close enough. And what will happen is she'll just continuously bring her arm out to hit you, but she won't be able to hit you. I moved a little bit too far there, and that's why she was able to bring her foot out. But, oh my gosh, it's so fast. I'm a little bit worried here. I'm going to pop my hearts card. And we're going to get back in position. I was a little bit too close. I'm actually going to not use that motive anymore, that means of attack anymore, because I'm a little bit worried. The only reason I'm worried is because I have 4 hearts, and Mom does 1 heart of damage whenever she hits you. And I'm much more confident hitting the foot than I am depending on being close enough to the door to activate her hand, but not close enough to get her. Okay, I think we got this in the bag. Alright, so that was...
Isaac was cornered.
We'll just skip through this. Ta-da! Oh, I think it's acting like I beat Mom for the first time, so it's unlocking a bunch of stuff and I can't skip the credits. So that was Dark Was the Night, and you unlock the candle from Dark Was the Night, which kind of makes sense. The challenge isn't too difficult. You just gotta have a little bit of luck and a little bit of skill, which skill I lack. Luck I also lack, so... Anyways, I would just recommend keeping a mental note of where all the rooms are, and just play it safe. Don't expect all the rooms to be easy, and don't expect to immediately find the treasure rooms or the boss rooms. The candle is an excellent item. It recharges itself really fast, so you don't have to go to another room to recharge it or anything. It shoots a blue flame out in front of you. You can actually shoot it diagonal if you're running and shooting it. It destroys enemy tiers, and I actually really like the item. It's a fantastic item, and I'm actually surprised that the first challenge unlocked it. I did all of my challenges just in random order, so I think I may have done Dark Was the Night after I did a few of the other ones. But so we did finish Dark Was the Night. I'm glad that I was able to finish it rather than dying in the end. And it looks like finishing one challenge unlocks 5 through 9. So we've got 7 Years Bad Luck, Large Marge, 9 Deaths, Lord of the Flies, The Doctor's Revenge, Meet Forever, Spider-Boy, and Isaac Was Good Today. Next Wednesday I will be taking on 7 Years Bad Luck, and I will hopefully be able to beat that, but I hope that my playthrough helped you guys a little bit with how to deal with Dark Was the Night. It's not a very challenging challenge, hence defeating the fact that it is a challenge, but you know, a little bit of help can go a long way. Thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon. Later.